Here is me and Cadence, and we are checking the game cameras.
Checking the salmon.
Checking the cameras to see if we got any bucks. And hopefully we get to kill something here. We got a few coming in, so it's getting close to season. And we'll just see how we do. Ain't that right?
Ain't that right?
That's right. Say, stay with us. USA Made Outdoors.
Outdoors.
USA.
Yeah, may I see?
She's trying to cut down the tree. Okay, that's good. Okay, so this is a video that every dad can't wait to make in their hunting career. And this one is about my youngest daughter, Cadence. This year, she turned 6 years old, and in the state of Arkansas, you have to be 6 before you can take your first deer. Cade's been spending time with me in the woods her whole life. She's been with me checking game cameras, she's been out putting bait, she's been with me hanging stands, and so she was excited, and I was too, to get out this year and try to get a deer knocked down now that she's legal to be hunting here in Arkansas. Say, we are going to feed the deers. USA Made Outdoors. So to start off the year, Kade had never shot a gun. So this was her first year shooting a gun, and she started doing really good. Let her shoot the crossbow. She got a 22 from her grandpa, and she started shooting it. And so during muzzleloader camp, she said that she was willing to shoot a muzzleloader. So we loaded it up, she shot it a few times, and she was hitting perfect with it. So we took her out, me and my dad took her to the stand. We took her to a blind that we had some deer coming in. My son, he wanted to go too, and so he came with us. We went in for the evening, and unfortunately we just didn't have anything show up. And so we had a good time, but she just didn't get it done during muzzleloader season. Fast forward into the season a little bit, I kind of wore her out a little early season, and so when youth rifle season came in, she was ready to go again. So her grandpa had bought her a new AR-15 this year. She had been practicing with it. She could hit really well with it, and so on the opening day of rifle season, we decided to go out to a blind that a friend of mine had let us use, and we was having high hopes that maybe something would come in that morning. All right, me and Kade is here on the second day of November, and it's the youth rifle season. So we've came out here to this blind where we've had some deer coming in the last week, and this is the first time she'll be in a blind with a gun. So she got her new gun. We shot it and sighted it in. I think she can knock one down. We're excited to see if we can see one here. It's just cracking daylight, so it should be a good morning. We sat in the blind that morning. It was kind of slow, but we saw some deer moving around. It was about time to go home. She was kind of wore out, and we finally had a group of does come into a field. So I told her to get ready and wait till it turned broadside and get ready to take a shot. deer down. All right, we got Kade.
Tell him.
Okay.
We hunted in the Taj Mahal, and we kind of had a rough time, but we finally got it. So we are going to take it, and we
gotta get down and go look at it, don't we?
we're just going to go get down and get it and stuff.
She put a good shot. That dude didn't.
Shot it right in the heart.
She kind of had a hard time
So here we are.
making herself want to shoot this morning. We passed a couple, and then we finally talked her into getting up there and pulling that trigger. I knew if she ever pulled that trigger, she could drop one. I'm super proud of you, baby. You did good. So this deer is pretty far out there. I mean, it's pushing 60 or 70 yards, and you know, she's 6 years old, and she puts a perfect shot on it. Dropped it. I couldn't have been more happy. She was happy finally that I talked her into pulling the trigger, and so she couldn't wait to get down and go get her hands on it. Kade got it done this morning. Her very first deer. She's 6 years old. She's a cracked shot. She has
To turn 7,
about to turn 7 in March, but
March 1st.
super excited. Super good hunt. We was hoping for a buck, but it got late in the day and this big doe come out.
Good
Talked her into shooting it, and she dropped it. So super excited. Couldn't be more proud as a dad. I'm super proud of you, baby. I love you. This is one of those memorable hunts, you know, that I'll just never forget, and I'm glad that I captured it on film. She made a perfect shot, and she done so good, you know, just hanging in there, but I'm just super proud of her, and glad that we got to spend that time together, and glad to get her involved in the outdoors, and she's ready to do it again, and I am too.